I always find it fascinating to research mid-range or budget phones. And it's really interesting to see where the manufacturers try to save up a couple of cents during the production process and where they make really smart decisions. And one phone that consistently pops up over and over and over again is Xiaomi Mi A1. About 4 years ago, when I visited Shanghai, I noticed that everybody on the subway was using this very specific brand of phones with a Mi logo. And at the time, that brand was completely unknown to me, but I learned that that is Xiaomi and that they produce pretty much everything. So a brand that has a super strong presence in China and Asia, but is just slowly now infiltrating the European and the US market. All their products have two things in common. They are relatively cheap, but at the same time, they provide a certain level of quality. So I know that every time I see a Xiaomi device, it's going to have a good price-performance ratio, and the product is good. Back to A1. Let's first go into the review and I'll let you know the price of it at the end of this video. The first thing you'll notice is that it looks very much as an iPhone 8. And that is something Xiaomi phones have been often labeled as iPhone clones. In the recent years, they started producing also some really amazing non-iPhone looking phones, but let's return to the A1 for now. It has a 5.5-inch IPS LCD display with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 chipset and an octa-core 2 GHz CPU. 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigabytes of internal storage, and if you don't need that second SIM card slot, you can put in a micro SD card and it will expand your storage for another 128 gigabytes. The 3080 mAh battery should get you through the day with ease. By far my favorite feature about this phone is that it runs an unmodified Android operating system, Android One. Pure Android straight from Google. That means that you're getting all the updates immediately as they go out, something that is often overlooked in lower-end or budget phones. But not in this one. As you can see, it currently has Android 8 Oreo and is scheduled to get Android P later this year. Another surprising factor about this phone is that it has a dual 12-megapixel camera. It can even do 2K video. The results it was producing, I really liked them. All of the photos were really sharp, colors were vivid but not too much, very true to life, and even the bokeh, the blurry background, was nice and subtle. Very, very, very pleasant photos. I like it. A nice, usable camera. The front camera, even though it's just 5 megapixels, it produces cute results. Of course, you can dial up the beautifying effect and it will completely airbrush your skin, but even if you turn that off, the photos it produces are still quite cute. Okay, now let's come to the price point. This phone usually retails for around $200. Yes, $200 for a dual camera Android One phone. See for yourself, there's an Amazon link in the description of this video. And I really want to know in the comments down below which was your favorite feature about this phone. And if you want to check another video, this is the place to click. And be sure to subscribe to my channel because I have finally started to make videos on a regular basis. And if you have notifications on and if you're subscribed, you are sure to not miss it. Okay? See you soon. Bye.